Hi, fellow black people, in general, all blacks in the whole wide world. I have a message for you which is pretty much very important. Um, there is something going on in this whole wide world which we need to take notice of that. But upon that, we should rather create some sort of awareness as to how we can alleviate ourselves or more or less get ourselves out of this situation or snitch ourselves out of this kind of a trend which is coming to destroy us at once. Some people might not be affected, but the majority of the black people are going to be affected. So I'm referring to the poor ones in a society whom we are not part of the game. So of what is coming on right now is that to the detriment of the poor people, those who doesn't know anything about what is going on, they are going to suffer. But the elite, as they said, the so-called elite, would enjoy. Our own black people, some of them will enjoy. I just watched a video just a few minutes ago, and a lady was expressing her sentiment as to, based on her own experience, what she went through, what she was offered as a monkey to be bought by a white man. The mediator of that transaction was a black man. So a friend of that white guy, being a black guy, when a white man needed a monkey in his house, he told his friend, being a black man, and the black man offered him a monkey that was that pretty girl, queen, that she was offered as a monkey to be bought by a black man in South Africa. Yeah, which was very, very, protected situation while she was, narrating the whole story in a form of a speech that she was giving to an audience. And it really, really touched my heart. And I said, I think I have to do a video to create some sort of awareness for our own people as to how we can also alleviate ourselves from such traps and to live as a people. My whole message for today is very simple. It's to the youth and to the poor ones in the midst of the black community. The whole topic is, let's close the doors. Let us close our door. One thing I know is if a mice or an insect or any animal can come into your house unless there's a hole or an opening. If there's no opening, there's no hole, an entrance, there's no way an animal can come into your doors, or into your room or your house, precise. So if the doors are open, anybody can enter. We have an adage back home, which literally means if an anthill create a hole onto itself, any animal can enter. So that is what it literally means. So if an anthill create a hole to itself, any animal can enter. Snake can enter, mice can enter, even rat can enter. Any of them, even Squirrels, when they are in danger, they can also even enter. You know, even lizard, they also can enter. Even crabs, they cannot enter. So it's all about us trying to close all the doors. And when I talk about the door to our house, I pretty much mean the leaders in our society. The leaders, let me say 99% of our leaders are the doors to our house, which is opened for foreigners or foreign objects to pass through to come to us. Now, they've passed a law for people to stay home, to keep a distance 6 feet apart, whatever it is. Who came out with those laws? It's the leaders. What is all this about? Well, they claim it's coronavirus. Fine. And they claim it's 5G. So now let's break it down to even the 5G or the coronavirus. For the last time I checked, I made a deep research about coronavirus. It has got nothing to do with contracting disease as being contracted. So what is that coronavirus? Neither that coronavirus is not an infective disease. Coronavirus cannot even kill. I'm telling you. If the coronavirus is a virus that can kill, okay? We have dogs. Them fucking dogs walking down the street. They breathe the same fucking air we breathe. Why they don't die? Why the dogs don't die? And the last time I checked also, coronavirus is a virus which always occur in the winter time. What time are we in right now? Less being in Africa. So if somebody's sitting in Africa, people, we shouldn't accept anything, any nonsense our leaders are telling us. We should make a research and know what they are saying is truth. Don't believe them. Don't trust them. This is why I'm telling you now that let's close these doors. Meaning, let's get rid of the leaders off our shoulders. They are the doors that is open to us, that anything can pass through and come to us. So when you shut these damn fucking doors, nothing can come to us. So we have to begin to shut these doors. They said something. If persuasion fails, force must be applied. Or if Muhammad doesn't go to the mountains will come to Muhammad. So if the leaders don't think about us and they want to offer us as a sacrifice, no, we have to stand for ourselves right now. It's about time to close that doors, I'm telling you. Else, you'll be consumed. So let's close the doors. Let's organize ourselves right now and close these doors. And I believe we can, save our lives. It's a fact. There are so many people whom have offered themselves to be used as a door to us. Let's say a white man is not a good person. Let's assume. He cannot come to you to do anything to you unless somebody lead the person to come to you. Unless somebody lead the white man to come to you. Unless somebody lead the Chinese to come to you. So those leaders, that has become a channel, a door into our life, we have to close those doors. So when we are able to close these doors, we shall be free. There's a saying, or there's an adage in our local dialect, which literally means, which I mean, when a stamp is stored right before you, we just don't cut it, but rather we uproot it. Else, before you realize, it will, bring your eyes out. So we don't need to cut these trees. Rather, we have to uproot them and throw them away. So we shouldn't listen to them anymore. Let's organize ourselves and try to live by ourselves. Create our own thing, jobs and everything, and just lay them aside. Else, we shall be consumed by these ladies. So my whole topics that I'm saying right now is, let's close the doors. So, whoever hear this message, it goes to any black man. It doesn't matter where you are. Either you are in Africa, you are in the United States, you are in UK, Canada, wherever you are. This goes to you. Let's close the doors. Let's close the doors that is leading to our house. Else, these mice will consume us. Else, these reptiles will consume us. Else, these pigs will consume us. Else, these monkeys will consume us. Else, these dogs will consume us. I know what I'm saying, because I've checked everybody. I've checked the origin of any human being on this very earth. You don't know who I am sitting over here. I don't read any books. I don't listen to what anybody tells me, but rather, I hear what my mother tells me. I mean, the creator of the whole universe. The one whom, one way or the other, accidentally call her Mother Nature. Yes, she's the one I worship. She tells me everything. But this is my message to you. All that she wanted us to do is to just to gather ourselves as a group. Then she'll act. So let's gather ourselves up and close these doors. We all know, and we all recently witnessed what happened to our brothers in China. Like I always say, I don't know why our people have to go to China to go and work over there. You can go there and buy stuff to come and sell. Because none of our leaders want to help us. So when we are able to gather ourselves up, we can create our own little factories and start to build things for ourselves and manufacture things that we need daily basis for ourselves. Then no one can destroy us anymore. We shouldn't rely on anybody. I'm telling you the truth. Either you believe it or not. Anybody who is not of the same color of ours is our enemy. It doesn't matter. You can have children with them. She can be your boyfriend. She can be your wife. She can be your husband. Whatever it is. She can be even your child. But I tell you, she or he is your enemy. I don't care what you may be thinking, but it's a fact. I'm telling you the truth. I know their source. I know their origin. So this is all that I want to tell you. Let's close the doors. We shouldn't allow any door open. Most of our brothers, sisters, even for what I tell you, most of the brothers have come to my place. Some of them even call me on the phone. But I tell you, I'm not that just as you see. When you call me or you come to me, you will not survive. I've told them before, and they think I'm lying. No. I have just these two hands. But my mother will deal with you. Yes. My mother deal with all of them. She's the only one I got. And she deal with all of them. So, it's all that I can say. Let's close the doors. So whoever hear me, share this video. And if there's a way, we can create some sort of social media or whatever it is to unite ourselves in group in all various areas. I'm open to all suggestions. So let's form a group in each and every country, begin to build ourselves, to contribute to our own welfare, and to build ourselves and to save ourselves. Else, there's no way we can survive. Our mother is there to help us. When we begin to group ourselves, this is what they want us to do. That is why they've imposed this kind of 6 feet interval kind of nonsense that is going on. So, but we can do that in the form of social media. Then, when we are able to get ourselves up, then we can push power. Then we can get ourselves free from this stupidity that is going on. If it is 5G, neither coronavirus, it has got nothing to do with this. It has got, none of them is contracted disease, which could have resulted of putting on a mask, a gloves, or keeping a distance. It's all propaganda. There's something behind it. I know. Because they know what they are trying to do, what they are pushing. If they don't, put such impediment in our way, we'll sit down and analyze it, and form a group to reject or to oppose that proposal or that project. So, for us not to be able to group ourselves to be more powerful to oppose what their intentions are, what they are trying to do, the only thing is they have to tell us to, keep a distance. That's what it is. So thank you, and thank everybody. Like I said, I'm open to any suggestions. What we can do to group ourselves, I'm open to it. Anybody can come with any idea what we can do to group ourselves together and to solve our own problem, and to build for ourselves. Thank you. Thank you for everybody listening to me. Thanks.